Well, Agarapatana, out of all regional plantation companies, if you take, I could say Agarapatana is unique since Agarapatana has a monocrop, only tea, and that too having all the estates in the high grown sector, especially the Uva High in Haputale and the Western High in the Agras Valley. So that is, I think, a unique character of Agarapatana. And also, if you see Agarapatana, all estates in Agarapatana are in prime tea planting areas, and the estates which contain, which is Agarapatana, have very high reputation and well accepted where the tea is concerned, even in the Colombo auctions. Further, I would say Agarapatana has a lot of other resources, especially hydropower, which we have ventured into already. And if you take tourism, there's ample growth possible, and to promote tourism in whole of Agarapatana, I could say. Well, I would say I would take tea prices. There had been a dip, but you could see from last auction, there's a considerable increase in the tea prices. Moreover, due to the currency getting stabilized once again. And also, of course, right now there is a supply-demand situation where there's a boost in the price. But I think it more depends on the quality and the consistency and the volume. So in that aspect, I would rather say our profitability is driven much on the volume as we go along in the future. For example, Agarapatana had been producing almost 9 million kilos, and with this increased profitability last year, we were able to do only about 6.5 million kilos. But if you see, if we can get up to that 8 to 9 million kilos, so much so that the profits are moving up. And in that direction, we have identified the real issues, major issues which has caused the drop in crop, which is the labor out-migration. In 92, when Agarapatana was incorporated, there had been 22,000 workers, which are now reduced to almost 8,500 workers. And that reduction has caused an immense impact on the production. So in that aspect, we are looking at mechanization, and we have been the pioneers in that, to bridge in this gap and increase volume, which will automatically improve the quality of tea. So thereby, I would say we will have the benefit of both volume and the price. And with that, I am sure Agarapatana in coming years should do well. I would consider both the increase in profitability. The tea prices, we have to acknowledge, has increased mainly due to the fluctuation of the currency, and also there's a supply demand situation going on. And I think with Iran coming into buy once again, there is going to be an increase in the tea prices in the future. Where technology is concerned, I should say that for the reasons mentioned before, for the reasons for the drop in the production, we are trying to get back to the potential of this company where production is concerned through technology. And that is where the mechanization we have introduced for the tea harvesting. Now, Agarapatana has been almost the first company to go to that extent of tea harvesting, where we have already mechanized almost 20% of our extent, and our plan is to mechanize 30% of our extent by the end of the year, merely to bridge the gap of the skilled labor shortage. And also in that direction, we have introduced mechanization for many other field agricultural activities. I could mention pruning as one, where we totally undertake our pruning on with machines, which has been mechanized. And also we have gone to the extent of introducing drones, where the experiments have already been carried out and found to be successful for spraying. Now all these are new technology which will improve the product as well. And also we are seriously thinking, as you know, the climate change is taking place and the global warming. So we expect, as everyone predicts, that there is going to be severe prolonged droughts in the future. So as a company, we are seriously looking at irrigating wherever possible, because we have, if you take our Agras estates, those are all bordering the cotton plains. So where there's ample water and we could easily irrigate, and we could use solar pumps for irrigation. So we are seriously looking at all those avenues to keep the production static and stable.